Welcome to Jing Men. Hi, my name is Dr. Chan. Today we're going to continue our case study related to this category under the job and career. So in this aspect itself, we are looking at this case study, which is Mr. Joseph. So Mr. Joseph is actually asking related to his son. Okay, in this screen sharing itself, we can see a chart related to Mr. Joseph asking about his son, whether he's able to enter the university, which is asked in the year of 2009, September 22nd. So this is a 奇门遁甲 chart, and what we can do is there's a few things we need to do. Basically, we need to find who is the subject. The subject is the sun. So the sun itself, based on our knowledge itself, the sun is actually, it's not day stamp because the Mr. Joseph is the asker, but the subject is actually in our stamp. So in our notes itself, we can say that, see that the sun, which is a junior, represent the hour stamp. So this case itself is under the hour stamp of Ren. So in this chart, we need to find where is Ren. Ren is over here, which is in box number 2. Okay, so box number 2, meaning that there's a rest over here. Technically, it's telling us that the person's relationship with people is good. Although he can be a bit fierce, but he's very hardworking. You see, Tian Ren, diplomat, is somebody who is very hardworking in very, it's like a bull. He likes to work, you see. So in this aspect, although there's a horse and the emptiness over here, but in this itself, the case study is actually more important. We are looking at the god itself, the useful god. So where is the useful god? The useful god is in this examination. We have a few. So we need to talk about the view itself. The view actually stands for this exam paper. Okay, this is called Jing Men. It's an exam paper. Okay, so the exam paper is located in box number 8. So what happened is that when you're located in box number 8, you see that this is a brown color. Box number 8 is a brown color. Okay, this is representing a earth. Okay, so this is under the fire element earth. So box 8 is earth. So if you see the exam paper, which is box 8, and seeing the candidate itself, which is the subject, this is the sun. In box number 2, it also under the element of earth. The box 8.2 itself is an element of earth. How do we know? Below 2, there's a brown color, stand for earth. So earth and earth actually in harmony together. So we can say that the exam paper and the candidate is in harmony. So technically, it should not be very difficult for the candidate to take this exam paper. Next, we are looking for this Tian Fu. Tian Fu is actually the examiner, which is the advisor over here. So we need to look at box number 6 under this Tian Fu advisor box. Okay, the Tian Fu it can go in any other boxes, so we have to locate it individually. So in this aspect, Tian Fu is box number 6. What is box number 6? It's actually the element of matter. If you see 6 below, there's a gray color. Gray color stands for metal. Okay, the metal is always there in box number 6, so it will not change. So this is something whereby it's pretty easy. So if you see this subject itself, box number 2 and box number 6, the earth produces matter. That's under the concept of 5 elements. So that is to say that the candidate, which is the sun, the subject itself, is making an effort to please the examiner. So he's making an effort. So in a way that box number 2 is producing box number 6, which is technically a good thing. But of course, the person would have to make some effort. Okay, next. We move on to another category, which is called the university. We need to find where is the university. Is the university able to help him? So in this particular example, we will see that this university is located in the box year stamp. Generally, you will not be able to find this information elsewhere because this is after years of testing. We can safely say that this year is this university. And the symbol may not be just G, it can be any other symbol under the 10 stamps itself. Okay, so it can be Ji, Kui, Geng, or Ren, or any other symbols. So in this case study, we are looking at this Ji. So where is Ji? We need to find that Ji is over here. So Ji is under the element of Earth also. It's similar as Jing Men, which is a view. So the university is in harmony with the candidate. So in this aspect, we can safely say that the university is harmony, the exam paper is in harmony, this candidate itself, he is very hardworking, and he is also producing and making effort to make sure that he's able to get the things up right for this advisor, which is the examiners. So in this aspect, we can safely say that the situation is pretty good. And we can tell Mr. Joseph, which is over here, that his son will have a very high chance in getting into a university. However, we also have to be very, very cautious in the words that we say, is that because we cannot say that this is definitely 100% that your son is going to be in university. This is not going to be the case because always remember that 奇门遁甲 is a divination, is a prediction, is a forecast that things will happen or will not happen. So there's no such thing as 100%. So what we can do is we have to tell the asker, which is Mr. Joseph, saying that your son chances of getting in university is pretty high. So, but never say that it's 100%. All right, because there's no such thing as 100%. And there are always other variation in this aspect, whereby other third party or surprises things that could happen. Okay, so this is for this case for Mr. Joseph. Let's move on to the next video.